What's up, guys? Good morning to you from Warsaw, Poland. I just arrived here last night. Today, the plan is to go explore Warsaw. I'm super excited. This is my first time in the country. This is country number 33 for me. I'm super excited. It's a little cold out, so we gotta bundle up before we go out. I'm just in my hostel right now. Let me show you guys. It's already a mess, but it's a pretty nice little hostel here. So let's go out and let's go discover Warsaw. Alright, so starting the day with a little bit of breakfast. I shot for you guys that little sandwich, so let's try it. It's really good. So what I think is there's egg and cheese in it, and she made it on like a little grill. It was really good. It's so cold. It's -3 degrees Celsius and about like 26 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a cold one today. So yeah, behind me is the Royal Castle of Warsaw. I'm gonna head down to the square behind me to check it out in just a sec after I finish this. So let's do that. So as you can see right now, right by the castle, I'm in like a little bit of a Christmas market, and they sell like different things, from food to like sewn up boots and stuff. It's really cool, and breakfast stuff, so it's really cool to see. Alright, so right now I'm at a place called Castle Square, and it's kind of in the city center of Warsaw. And it's right in the square. There's like a little like Christmas market that I just walked through, and then you come out into the square with the castle. I'll show you guys on a current view. It's really pretty. And then off in the distance you can kind of see the rest of the city. So pretty cool stuff. And another thing to note here too, they are in the EU, although they don't use the euro, so when you do come here, be prepared to not use euros. You're gonna have to use the currency here. So those were some shots from inside one of the churches here behind me. You can kind of see that. I believe there are tombs underneath, but they weren't taking tickets. This is the Podizima Cathedral. That name was completely butchered, but I put one of the shots of the name in there, so that could give you guys more of an insight. Yeah, and I'm currently in the old town of Warsaw, not in the city center, which is like the new modern part. So I'm currently in the old town marketplace, which is like in the center square here, in the old town here in Warsaw. I think probably like last week there's a lot of Christmas markets, or there was a big Christmas market. As you can see, I mean, there's still some little shops that are open, but I think since the holidays are kind of over, that it's kind of dissolved. But it's super cool. There's like a little ice skating rink in the center, and a lot of like Christmas festivities and stuff. So it's really pretty here. And you can see all the buildings are a lot more old style here. So it's really cool. I'm gonna head to the center of the city, which is more modern, and probably after this. So. At a bar here in the downtown area of the old town, and I'm gonna try some pierogies, which I'm super excited to eat because this is like my first official like meal, even though I had a little like street food earlier. And this place is supposedly really good. I like looked it up and stuff. So should be interesting. We'll see. And sorry if my camera, I know, keeps like fogging up because it's so cold outside. But yeah, so food should be here shortly. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try it, and I'm super excited. My grandma used to give me these as a kid, so it's pretty exciting for me because these are authentic. So I'll try them, and I'm gonna let you guys know how they are. It's really good. Sorry, my camera keeps fogging up. It's so good. We got ones with potato and cheese, but there's a lot of other options. You can get like meat or meat and cheese, meat and potatoes. But either way, this is so good. I really like the food here. Alright, so after that meal, which was absolutely delicious, I highly recommend Evan's place called, I'll just show you, and that is in the old town there. I learned a little bit of Polish, so that was fun. The pierogies were super good, super cheap. Cost me about $9 US for a drink and like 9 pierogies. Now I'm gonna head to the Warsaw Uprising Museum. I'm not a huge museum person, but the World War II history here is insane. So let's go check that out and keep exploring Warsaw. So as soon as you leave Old Town, it changes to super modern, which is crazy because Old Town is like right behind me in that little like long strip that I came from. So look, when I say picture now, it's crazy. I've never seen something like that. So I'm here at the Uprising Museum, and I got my ticket here, and it costs about 25 Polish zlotys, so that's about equivalent to like $6.50, if that gives you kind of a perspective into the currency exchange. So let's go check out the museum. So I have just left the museum. I took some good shots for you guys. I highly recommend, and this is coming from someone that is not a huge museum fan. It's a really great museum. It's really sad what happened here in Poland from the Germans and the Russians invading and pretty much dividing the country for themselves and torturing the Jewish people of Poland and along with the Poles. So it's a really unfortunate situation, but the Polish people, revolting and rising like against them is something that's really incredible, and it's really cool in the museum. So really highly recommend you visit the museum for the World War II history aspect of it, just because, like I said, I'm not a huge museum person, but I really enjoyed it. So let's go discover a little more of the city. The weather cleared up too. It's clear, although the sun's going down, so unfortunately not going to get to enjoy it too long, but it gets dark really early here too, around like 3. Alright guys, so I'm currently at one of the busier walking streets here in Warsaw, and it is called Nowy Świat. I don't know, like I said, if I'm saying that correctly because it isn't Polish, but it's one of the busier walking streets with a bunch of shops and restaurants. I'll show you guys a quick shot. It's really pretty. And I'm starting, this is not in the old town, this is down in the center of Warsaw, in the more modern part. So if that kind of gives you guys more of a perspective as to where I'm at, the old town is in the northern part of the city, versus the center is more of the modern part. Alright guys, so just back here in my hostel, I gotta be a little quiet, but I want to thank you guys so much for coming along with me and discovering more of Warsaw. I'll see you guys in the next video, wherever you are in the world, saying good night to you from Warsaw, Poland, and let's discover some more Poland, guys. Good night. Bye.